Angel numbers, the spiritual meaning of repeating numbers and how they guide you. Celestial beings are actually number people. By now, we already know a few ways through which the universe makes contact with us. One of the clearest and at the same time most interesting is certainly the contact via the so-called angelic numbers. Who once gave this name to the numerological phenomena is unfortunately no longer traceable. However, it is a fact that the probability that these unusual number combinations show up in our everyday life is statistically very low. Waking up every night at 1:11 a.m., 2:22 a.m., or 5:55 a.m. can then really no longer be a coincidence. Also, price tags and cash register receipts, which would like to pull 33 and 33 euros out of our pockets, can hardly be ignored, even as a very rational person. Then there are the possibilities of communicating with us via license plates of cars driving in front of us, the broadcast frequencies on the radio, or the duration of certain pieces of music or movies. Strictly speaking, therefore, angels may be number people who are quite obsessed with these numerological varieties. We humans, on the other hand, may rejoice when we see angelic numbers in our daily lives. Someone or something is speaking to us. Now it's just a matter of recognizing the message and, above all, taking it to heart. A short guide on how you can interpret the most important of these supernatural number combinations we would like to present to you briefly here. 000. Nothing but infinity. Multiple interpretations of the number 0 are difficult to read, even for spiritual professionals. The 0 actually stands for nothingness and infinity in equal parts. It is best to understand as the universal placeholder that is supposed to give us positive vibes from above. If you see the combinations 00 or 000 over and over again, your guardian angel is sending you universal energy to ground you and connect you with your higher self. 111. You are on the right path. The number 1 in a combination of 3 or 4 is heavenly good news. It lets us know that we're currently doing everything right and that our choices are wise and prudent. This angelic number is a very nice example of how we can always be sure someone is watching over us and spreading his protective wings over us. Apart from that, such a cosmic go makes us happy, of course, since we seem to be walking on the road to success. 222. Out of step. Things don't seem to be going well with your self-love and self-care when the 2 in multiple combinations crosses your field of vision. You're probably under a lot of pressure and can't meet your own needs as you should right now. Try to meditate more and reconnect with your inner voice. It will tell you what to do. 333. High time for harmony. The sacred number 3 is always special. When it appears in groups of 3 or 4, a very special message is on its way to you. The universe is telling you that you need to focus more on your purpose. It also reminds you to consciously use your full potential to the hilt. Perhaps you've lost your way a little and strayed from your actual soul mission. Now it's back on track, and you should definitely heed that call. 444. Someone is watching over you. We may rejoice over this sequence of numbers. It often appears in bad and gloomy times, or in those where we find ourselves at a crossroads in life. The 444, or 4444, represents heavenly protection from the highest place. Your angels, your spiritual guides, and all the light figures you can imagine have united in your favor. They're watching over you and want you to know it. 555. Time for a change. If you've been longing for a breath of fresh air in your existence for some time now, you can be happy when 555 touches your consciousness. After all, this angelic number stands for upcoming changes and a fresh start. If you've recently been looking for a new job or a new love, the 555 could be the starting sign for it. Have confidence and know that you don't have to make this leap alone. The universe has your back. 666. To hell with love? No. There is hardly any other angel number that we humans know and fear as much as this one. Decried as the devil's number, it has had a real negative career over the centuries. In fact, however, the 666 stands, one hardly believes it, for the universal love. It can be understood as a hint that you should take more care of yourself and subject yourself to less mundane, everyday things. The 666 is truly a powerful number, but it works less for the hellmouth than for its competitors. If you see this magic combination of numbers, love is once again the answer. 777. Shift down a gear. This angelic number saves us from a life of stress and disharmony. If you see 7 in multiple combinations over and over again, you should definitely shift down a gear and let more mindfulness into your life. Don't lose sight of yourself, but don't lose that good connection upstairs either. Now self-care is the number one priority. If you lose control of your quality of life, sooner or later, there will be serious consequences. 888. Good things will come to you in abundance. We humans can be especially happy when the Heavenly Message Service sends us a message with 888 or 8888. These numbers stand for many good things that will soon be bestowed upon us. Such blessings can be material, but they can also mean emotional or spiritual gifts for which we will be grateful very soon. Great things are at our door when 8 knocks several times. 999. A stage is coming to an end. Every life is divided into certain stages. When you see the angel number 999, one of these stages is coming to an end. Here too, everything is possible. Profession, love, friendship, or another commitment will soon say goodbye to your life. Numbers, data, facts? Of course, no proof can be given that angel numbers are really what spiritual leaders want to tell us through them. If you have doubts, you're welcome to use statistics. However, these messages are also rather intended for people whose minds are open to the wonders of the unseen. Only because we cannot recognize angels and other light figures with the naked eyes as much, many of us have already met such beings. So the probability is not so small that they send us hints also from a distance, if they consider them useful. We should not ignore these cosmic offers of help. The higher self knows best what is good for us. The divine wisdom and the universal love pay attention to their protégés. The fact that they are thoroughly human does not bother the angels at all. On the contrary, if we were without faults and without bad qualities, we would not need the heavenly assistance at all. The writer Tennessee Williams recognized this connection. He once wrote, "If I got rid of my demons, I would lose my angels."